Secrets.
You guys still all sit in this grand hall of Caer Dineval. Kadroth just left, and the food has not been brought back to the party yet. It's just silent with you guys. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna whisper to Joanna and be like, I hate nobles.
I don't know any nobles except for Duke Ennui.
I was going to say that is unfortunate, but count yourself fortunate. They're boring.
You know what isn't boring, though? Says Joanna, her voice getting a little higher. Devil cults. Isn't that a surprise? And she kind of looks sidelong at Nocta.
Sable will look back at Joanna and just in the flattest tone say, we knew that these were devil worshippers. I don't know why you're surprised or interested.
You know, I'm at the point now where every devil worshipper I've met seems surprisingly nice. And,
How many are you at? Okay, all right. Well, I mean, hey.
Joanna, devils, they lure you in with charm and they appeal to your base instincts. Should that desire be attention, flattery, whatever it may be. That's why they seem friendly. But their motives never tend to be for the common good.
Mostly for their own good.
how do you all know so much about devils?
Oh, you hear some stuff.
I know nothing about devils.
Over a couple hundred years of life, you hear some stuff.
Couple hundred years.
How old are you, Nocta? Joanna is trying to whisper now, but her excitement is way too high.
He kind of looks up like he's trying to do mental math. 236?
You are older than my
me?
town.
He's an elf.
Hmm?
I'm an elf?
I do not know how old I am.
I'm not trying to say this rudely, Lumamek, but you kind of look the part. I guess I've never met an elf that old before. You've got a lot of wisdom, Lumamek. Like, you look very solid.
Exudes wisdom.
There is moss on this part.
From this room, the servant steps out and drops a plate of trout covered in goat's milk.
Cool.
In front
Sounds
of
reasonably
everybody.
tasty. Yeah.
She
Sounds like
keeps
something
her
an elf
head
would
down,
not eat.
And just when she drops off 4 plates, she goes back to get 2 more.
Are we supposed to tip her?
This is a no.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Who did she leave out the first round?
Joanna and Lumamek.
Oh.
I do not.
Oh, they're over there.
The 2 furthest away, yeah, that makes sense. I will quietly start eating.
Are we going to tell him about what we learned about the sunblights? Or are we just gonna not tell him?
Well, he seems to already know.
We learned that they were planning on bathing the towns in fire, and that it was his father that was going to do the bathing of the towns in fire.
Right,
and we also learned where they went, because they have a new base somewhere. Did we want to mention any of that?
Maybe not yet.
Okay.
Gotta barter knowledge with these people.
Oh, I thought we were being... Okay, yeah. I thought we were all being friendly. Are we not friends with these people?
The servant comes back in on that note with 2 more plates. Puts one down in front of Joanna and Lumimek, and then gives you a bow and then leaves the room.
I do not need a plate. I do not eat.
You get one anyways. Suck it up, robot.
I'll have-
What's on his plate?
Same thing. She doesn't know. She's never seen a Warforged before.
It's
I was
WD-40.
hoping vegetables,
Yeah.
not
Just
fish.
stone. It's just a few stones from the lot.
Couple of gold
Oh, it's
coins.
funny.
You expect him to eat his own flesh?
Yes.
After
Don't you, Fishman?
Shut up about that.
After my last bite and like an elongated chewing, I will swallow and say to Joanna, we're not friends so much as not enemies, exactly. Does
You
that make
trust the
sense?
man enough to eat his food.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, Ennui, I'm fairly resilient.
Also, I'm pretty sure they want us, alive to help them further their goals. I feel like poisoning us wouldn't be a great start to that relationship.
Tell
Joanna's
us
gonna
more.
look up from Lumamek's plate and be like, should we have been worried about the food?
I do not think so.
Enui's gonna just kind of narrow in at Nocta and be like, tell me, not like tell us, but like tell me specifically. Tell me more about Levistus. Why does he beckon to one?
Well, I don't know. What all would I know to tell?
Levistus is he is like he kind of has like a lot of bit of let me look.
He's kind of like a big ice cube.
He is a big ice cube.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah.
James,
You kinda-
your fidgeting is so loud.
He just muted.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this mic after we did all those settings last week, and you guys were like, yeah, it's good, and now it's terrible.
No. It's not terrible. You're terrible.
Sounds good.
So yeah, it's you. The mic sounds excellent. Your fiddling is making a shit ton of sound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's like-
Caitlin was saying it's just picking up the fans, too.
It's
No, I
fine.
don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine now.
It's picking up you fidgeting though, for sure.
Okay, less shaming James, more play.
We can always shame James later.
It's true, there's lots of time for that. We only get to roleplay so much with Justin around.
Archdevil, Nine Hells, Stygia, Prince, not a great guy all around. Kind of a piece of shit. Eternally locked in like an iceberg. That one's weird.
Does a devil from any level of hell sound good to any of you?
I do not
Archdevil.
think
Archdevil,
I've
much
met
worse.
Many devils.
Sorry, I'm just
I'm
looking
not
through all
sure.
the Levistus stuff to see.
Sorry, go ahead, Lumimac.
I just don't know if I have met one ever.
Justin, is Levistus here? Like, not in this building, but like, is he up north?
No.
Okay, cool. Because that was confusing to me, because that doesn't seem like where he hangs out.
Yeah. No, he's down.
In Georgia?
No, Stygia.
I wish though.
Are you sure he's not doing fiddle battles?
So a big thing about him is Levistus is that he's kind of like a... He kind of has like a very clever manipulation where he, instead of like traditional devils where he makes deals for that kind of stuff, he offers safety and salvation, and then uses that to then corrupt people. So like he'll save someone's life, but then get them to worship him because of that.
And then mold their thoughts to his way of thinking.
Another thing about Levistus is the other devils don't like him, and he doesn't like the other devils.
Yeah, he's the most hated of all.
Yeah,
of them.
he's a loner.
Yeah, didn't he like try to slam Asmodeus' wife?
Hey, who wouldn't?
didn't?
Right?
I'm really glad we both went there. All right. Yeah. So that's the guy whose cult is wanting to talk to us.
Then why does he keep saving people from the ice? He saved that young boy. And they mentioned the last time they were talking to you that they were here to save the town. Why would they care about 10 towns? I mean, even calling it 10 towns is a little bit of poetic license, you know?
I do not have an answer for that. Probably just trying to gain more followers.
Must be pretty hard up if he's coming here.
Or he's trying to usurp the Rime. Frostmaiden. The thing that's making this happen.
If he uses safety, the real question is, what threat does Oriel pose to Levistus?
Is she a threat to Levistus?
Why would they be interested in protecting 10 towns then?
I mean, we could just ask them. They've been pretty forthcoming so far.
Yes, they have. We have no reason not to believe them either. Perhaps for once this is a devil not mired in double speak and unfair dealings.
Well,
From
and
his
if not,
bag, Nocta's gonna like pull out a pretty big journal and just start flipping through it.
as he does that, I'll just say, well, and we're not particularly familiar, nor do we have enough information about the game, so why should we hold our cards?
Did not strike you for a gambler, Sabo.
At that, he turns his shoulders and like kind of visibly bristles. And it just responds, I'm not.
I think he can come back.
Can he bring him here?
Yeah, he can, but he's on his time, Nocta.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
very fair.
2 hours later, he's gonna peek in and be like, "Are you all still here? I thought I sent someone to let you know I was gonna be a while."
After a little bit... Sorry. Okay. After a little bit, from the above where Joanna is, Ennui, Blair, and Sabo see her exit a door, and then begin to... Oh no, sorry, she comes in the main entrance. Castles, their layout's so crazy. The door opens, and a tiefling with white skin and red eyes steps in.
Hate that.
When she sees everyone standing there, she just kind of smiles, gives a little bow, and says, "Hello. I would like to introduce myself. I have heard you are coming, and I have heard you are all very important. My name is Avarice. Can I sit and talk with you?"
Nocta just kind of gestures without saying anything.
Ennui is going to get up and pull out a chair for the lady.
Of course.
Sabo
But it's
just sits.
Gonna be at the head.
Her name
When
again, Justin?
she
Oh, never mind.
when she approaches you at the head, which I assume that's where you're standing,
Yeah.
she just kind of takes her hand and runs it across your cheek and says, "The tone of your skin, it's beautiful. It's often a gift and a curse to be so different from our kind. Don't you agree?"
I have not met many like us.
That's what she notices.
And it's a shame that you have lost a wing. You're another.
I mean, he's just gonna kind of like stumble back over a stool at that. Or chair, whatever's here.
You did not know.
Just
My apologies. But I would not suggest you worry. Mourn what you had, but live with what you have as well.
he's just gonna kind of sit down a little catatonic again. Not like completely, but like he's paying attention to this conversation like you do the road when you're trying to send a lengthy text.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of sit down and oh, fuck.
She places a hand on your back and just rubs it softly. And the feeling is comforting when she does that.
Guys, I might be all in with the devils here.
Oh my god.
He's
To be fair, how much affection has the party shown on we? Like, let's
I
be
brought
real.
him soup and probably very stale bread.
In our own weird way, you know?
If only Ennui wasn't so fucking ignorant to Goliath culture, because when you're like, I'll help you train, he was like, I'm going to show you you're useless.
She stands and continues to just, instead of sitting in the chair that Ennui pulled out for her, she stands and just continues to comfort Ennui. And she turns to the party and says, "So, I imagine you're all incredibly overwhelmed."
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no. Yes?
A little lost, I think.
It's very fitting, given the course that you are all on. Destined for greater things.
I'm sorry?
I don't
What?
mean to be rude, but who are you?
Avarice.
Avarice. She motions to knock down that and says, "I am one of the Order. A relatively new member, and as you can tell, I am no stranger to being an outcast. I've come here now, for I know Kadroth is not here. I can't stand the oath, but he runs this place well. I just had to see all of you once I knew you came."
I'm sorry. I'm not always the smartest of individuals, and I feel especially confused. What is going on exactly?
You must understand how important all of you are to Icewind Dale. To the Order, and to me. With that, she kind of just lets her hand just sit on Ennui's back.
The Order of...
Levistus.
Just making sure you didn't have a fancy name.
No.
That's cool. Cool.
I'm gonna like whisper across the room, so very not quietly. I'm going to whisper across the room to Sabo and say, I think she's a soothsayer. The soothsayer, the one we were told
No.
about.
I am privy to the soothsayer's words, but I am not the one who has seen what's coming for all of you.
You know they're here.
Pardon?
Where? You know they're here. What's coming?
I have heard, yes. But it is not my battle to fight. It's all of yours.
We are just a bunch of misfits.
Who's coming?
I need to go.
I'm still terribly confused.
This did not clear up anything.
When
It
you
was a-
speak to... Let me just find her name. When you speak to Hethel, she will be able to tell you more. But I warn you now. Like everyone who is worth any grain of salt, she will speak in confusing riddles, just like me. I urge you to all do the same. Not only is Levistus always listening, but I am sure she motions to this wall. I am sure Kadroth is doing the same.
I look at the wall and perceive.
These so funny little things just...
That's an 8. Plus 2 is an... one sec. The 8 plus
Yeah.
2.
Just a painting's eyes suddenly are like, whoop.
Yeah.
That's a 10, so that probably doesn't do anything. Also, this is why it's plus 2. Give me a second. Oh, wait,
you
no,
don't
sorry.
notice anything on the wall. There's not even a painting for eyes to hide behind.
Oh, wait.
If
I
you
had
spend the
advantage on
night,
that.
I'll be sure to visit you all again. And my friend, she kind of speaks just to you, Ennui.
Yeah.
You're still you.
I'm just between two traumatic events here. As she says that, I'm still a little stuck on my paranoia and what's coming. And I'm just gonna be like,
Avarice.
can we? Can I avoid them? Will they let me go? Will I be free?
Those are all fair questions, and ones I cannot answer. But let me ask your question, and let me ask your question a question. Do you feel like you'll ever escape them?
I don't know.
Well, as
I don't
long as you
even know
keep
how long.
thinking this, you never will. Now, sorry. She straightens up. I must go. If you spend the night, all of you, I'll gladly talk to you again. You can visit my chambers down in the depths of this place.
Did she say depths to make it appealing or unappealing?
Unappealing.
She was just saying her chambers are in the depths,
As if they
okay?
relegated her down to the bottom of the care.
Or she was hitting on you, Ennui.
Yeah, she's talking about her deep chambers.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
she'll fuck you.
You're special.
It's gonna be so awkward when they're trying that and the rest of us show up and start knocking on the door and just like come in because we have no sense of what doors mean as a team.
James,
New-
if I know anything about Justin, it's that he loves to DM roleplay sex. So, like, get on it.
With you.
I am-
with you.
I'm just
so
gonna,
excited for Lumamech to just be standing in the doorway.
and then be us being like, "Can you leave?" And he'll be like, "I can't. I need 4 hours."
Just this red fucking pair of eyes.
It's just like
after-
letting the dog watch.
A few moments after Avarice leaves, Kadroth comes back in, dusting some crumbs off of his shirt, and he says, "Excellent! You all ate. It's, I hope the
Poison!
food was fine. Caru's treatment of the hammerhead trout with goat milk is absolutely exquisite."
Thank you.
A wild
There's
Julie
no Julie.
appears.
What can I/we do for you?
Well, that is an excellent question.
Pulls out his PowerPoint presentation. As you'll see on slide 1.
Please make a character that uses that voice for an entire campaign.
Okay, well,
I love the new
Alright.
Nocta.
hi guys, I'm Nocta.
Kermit the Frog here.
Hey-ho, Kermit the Frog here, coming to you live from Icewind Dale.
That's really fucking
It
good.
was great.
Yeah. Wow.
That's like we're just getting a cease and desist because of that.
Yeah, can we fight that one in court? Because I'd like this.
I watch a lot of Muppets. If the Rainbow Connection ever comes on, if I just hear the opening, I start crying. The Muppets, man.
You know what? Honestly, this is a gift from you to us. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry. I'm actually just gonna end this episode here.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.